guys, welcome to my channel. Get ready with me today. Before we get into it, I would just like to give a special shout out to Tasha. If you have not seen her video for the vision board featuring moi, definitely go check that out right after you check out this video, of course. I will put the link in my bio. And as for the products that I will be using on my face today, I also will be adding that into my bio. I do have a natural face on right now. This is without no filter, no makeup, nothing. I will be fast forwarding in some areas, mainly because I do not want to bore you guys to death. But I'll also be sharing some of my experiences because I used to work at Sephora. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So first, what I like to use is my Milk Primer. This is my fave. My people that have oily skin, combo skin, this definitely helps throughout the day. So I like to put it mainly in this area where I'm oily, which is like pretty much my whole face. Definitely helps. I'll also be using my light reflecting foundation, NARS. This is my fave foundation out of all my foundations that I have. The coverage on this is amazing. So if you guys don't have this, I highly recommend for sure. I'm also using my 56 foundation brush from Sephora. Of course, all of this is from Sephora. One of my favorite things that I used to love about Sephora is the gratis, of course. You would get fragrance, you would get foundations, concealers, you name it, we got it. I love giving tips and stuff to people when it comes down to makeup. Makes me happy to give out that information because I know everyone starts somewhere. I'm a girl's girl, so if any y'all ask me something, like, I'll be more than happy to answer. I have a bitch face, I get that a lot, but deep down inside, I'm such a sweetheart. Those of you that don't know, I'm a Capricorn. All my fellow Capricorns out there, shout out to y'all too. We're big with money, loyalty, and sugar and spice and everything. Nice. After I put on my foundation, I like to go in with a beauty blender after using the brush because you do get streaks from using the brush. That's just a big no-no for me. Just so you guys know, yes, I do recommend you damping your beauty blender before you actually use it because that helps. A lot of people don't know that, just so you can blend it out better. So this beauty blender I got it off of Amazon. It's actually pretty handy because, you know, you don't gotta do too much with it. It's pretty much like almost the size of my face. Some people do concealer before foundation. There really is no right or wrong way to do makeup. Any way you feel comfortable doing it, just do it, honestly. If it works for you, it works. It's not always gonna work for everybody. Everyone's different, and that's totally fine. I like to go in with my concealer after I put on my foundation. I put it underneath here, sometimes my nose right here, going down. And I mainly like to put it on my eyelids because if you have oily eyelids, it does help with the eyeshadow. It helps it last longer. This is number 57 from Sephora. This is a really good concealer brush. I just lightly tap. Okay, and then that's how you should end up looking. The setting powder specifically is from Bakerie. I get it in the shade Oat. It's honestly better than, I feel like, the Laura Mercier. Then I like to go underneath. Pretty much everywhere that you put concealer is where you would put this. And then you just let it sit. While that's sitting, I like to go in on my eyebrows. And for this, I actually use the Unbelieva Brow by L'Oreal. This, I believe, is like around 10 also. And I get it off of Amazon. With my eyebrow, I like to comb it first. I honestly recommend this. Way better than the powder, I feel like. Let me go ahead and tell y'all a story from Sephora, my Sephora days. So I used to work at the mall. I'm not gonna say which mall, and I'm not gonna say where, but it was seasonal time. You know, they always hire like 1,000 people towards the end of seasonal. There's always like probably like 2 people standing, and I was part of that 2%. I was really in love with it at first. It was somewhere that I saw myself like long term for a while. But if you guys have never worked in retail before, it's a lot to work in retail. For those of you that have, you know what I'm saying. So I would be on the floor sometimes helping people out. Sometimes the good customers, the chill ones, and then you get the crazy ones. There's always a mix in there. Especially during the holidays, you're gonna get a mix. That place would be packed. My feet were killing me towards the end of the day. You learn a lot, you know? A lot of patience with people. I was there for about like 3 to 4 years. It was kind of on and off. But the first time that I left, it was around COVID time. Everything was pretty slow. Nothing was open at the time. Everyone was shut down. But they sent me to a different location. I went to that location to help out that store, and they were getting ready to open back up. It was closer to me, and it wasn't too bad. It was definitely a smaller store than what I was used to. I really had to focus on my brows, and I don't want it looking crazy. You know, one like sharp and the other one's like dull. The manager in that location was not the greatest, and I was forced to stay there, and I did not want that. That's not what I wanted. I felt like they changed me to a different location without my consent. I volunteered to assist them with opening back up, but I never agreed to actually stay there permanently, and I feel like that's what they did to me. So that's why I had to leave. Went back the second time because I just wanted to make extra cash on the side. It was something I was comfortable with. Like, I knew everything already. Like, I didn't have to be trained again. Like, I remember the register, how to work it. I'm used to talking to people on the floor, so it was not that crazy. But I'm always grateful for the lessons that I learned and for the people that I met. The palette that I'm gonna be using is the Constellation Sky palette. There's a lot of colors in this one. I was like so in love when I first saw it, and I've only used it like probably like twice since I've gotten it. So this is what we're gonna use. You got neutrals in there, and then you got a little bit of more color. Overall, a really nice palette, like well put together. I'm gonna grab my brush, my eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna use the shade Ooyoo. Ooyoo also means like whole in Spanish. Very quickly, guys, I forgot to add the fake awake. This right here makes you look wide awake. Like, you can definitely see the difference. I'm gonna show you real quick how. And now I'm just going to add the tinted butter balm from Kylie in the shade She's Lovely. This is my favorite thing to wear daily. That's it. This is my final look. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys made it this far in my video, I appreciate you. Definitely subscribe. I will be posting a lot more, most likely weekly. Hopefully I will do my best. Coming soon, I will be making an Instagram for this channel specifically, so you guys can send me stuff directly, DMs and questions, etc. Thank you again for watching. Bye my loves.